YouTube, hello, it is I, your cold leader, your cold father, your cold daddy, Keronzi back once again. I'm live a little bit earlier today. Well, YouTube, I mean, it's going to be the same time for you anyway, but on Twitch, we're live a little bit earlier today. Well, I'm going to a wedding reception later on in the evening where I've recorded this, so I'm live earlier. Don't know why I'm saying this to you, YouTube. Well, no, I do know. I'm just giving everyone information. Everyone should be informed. But hey, we're going back into Eorzea. What I'm going to be looking at doing today is working on job stuff. Probably going to do Black Mage, I think. That's one of the ones I definitely need to do it because I'm missing a lot of abilities for. Same with the other ones, but we'll get to those. But hey, you're new or returning viewer, thank you very much for clicking on this video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel grow and gets us noticed by the algorithm. I am in those comments down below, so I will respond to you in kind. There are some links down below. There's a link to the Raw Objects merch. There's a link to my throne list. They help me out a ton. If you can click on any of those, that would be fantastic. Helps me out a lot. Better yet, why don't you stop on by when we are live at twitch.tv/Keronzi. The link is down below. So let's get into things. Hey, Autumn. How we doing? Hey, are you gonna... OBS, are you gonna wake up? Maybe? Hey! And everything's... Then my camera's just decided to slow down. Right. Anyway, the Black Mage. To Fenlan. Ready to go home? How are you? Are you still working? Are you still, like, in the office or something? No, obviously, I realized you're in Canada, but, like, isn't it, like, if I take off time, and then take off, like, 6 hours, I want to say? That still puts it at, like, 6 a.m. for you, right? I'm doing okay. I'm more awake than I'm expecting. Hopefully I'm still awake by the evening, because that's when we've got, what it was here. Well, I don't know why it's not showing up on the map. That's fine. It's there, okay. That's, gonna be a late day with this, wedding reception I'm going to. Yeah, I'm at work. I work at an emergency. Ah, okay. That is fair. That is fair. Hey. Please just work. Good. Awesome. No, that is understandable then, and thank you for helping people. Damn, why is all of my... You know what, it doesn't even matter about anything at this point. I will deal with it once everything's sorted. Blizzard 3. You'll never go back. Lalai adds Milvaneth Sicarium has guidance for those seeking the black. I sense the black magic within you has grown stronger, Ilya. You have earned the right of my audience. I am pleased to see that you do not fear your newfound powers, but then you adventurers were never want to embrace the new. You are ready to set forth on your journey to find the keys required to seal the Void Gate. Hear me well, for mine are master's own words, and his those of Nardthal himself. The next key requires the blood of sacrifice. Travel to Sagoli Desert in southern Thanalan. Slay what fiends emerge from the planar fissure there, and slake the land's thirsts with their lifeblood. Once drunk, its essence shall bore away upon the... Oop! My bad. Once drunk, its essence shall bore away upon the ethereal veins of the earth, and thence serve to notify our friends in the wastelands that the time has come. Complete the task before you, and the black mage testimony you carry will shine full with new light. Light to envelop and absorb evil. Light to show you destruction and guide you to righteousness. This light is the key. Take it into you, where it will forever burn bright. That is all. Do you understand and accept what you must do? Yes, and away we go. Camera decided to have a little fit. Thanks. I'm off in an hour and a half. I worked 13s. I'm tired and ready to be done. I can imagine. Yeah, the last hour is the worst, right up there with the first. Having worked Graveyard, I know exactly what you feel. It has been... shit, it's been nearly 2 decades since I've worked Graveyard, but I still think that a lot of my sleep issues with my sleep schedule is spurned from that in of itself. Well, I say spurned from, I've always been more of a night owl, but definitely, it hasn't helped things in recent years. Yeah, I get that. I've been nocturnal for like 5 to 6 years now, and this job I work both swing and overnight, and my sleep schedule is fully broken. Oof. Yeah. Really? That was the quest? I was half expecting at least like a 10 or 15-minute quest line. Of a quest, I mean. Put it too much stock. I'm dreading Ninja, which, you know, Rogue took me like 4 hours to go through. It is done, then? But the blackness you have awoken has yet to settle within you. Time is needed, Ilya. Pray be patient. Continue to practice your mastery of the arcane, and come to me once more when the dark art is as much you as you it. Breeze. International relations. Lalai has another task to strengthen your connection to the Black. The Black Mage quests are interesting. I wish I liked the class more. The Rogue ones I loved, but then at some point they 180 to a whole different thing that was also interesting, but in a completely different whiplashy way. It was a struggle. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, my struggle was just like, I think it literally took me... It was like a 4-hour quest line. I want to say 3 hours, 4 hours or something like that to go through the entire thing. It was long. And I'm like, when does this end? Ilya, I see in your eyes the look of a woman prepared to take the daunting responsibilities of the Black Mage. There are few who know of our existence, even among those vested in the ways of magic. You will not even find mention of us in all but the most esoteric of texts. Yet the secrets of our dark art lie encrypted here, within the Forbidden Library. Congratulations, Shin, you are number 1. Yeah, it's a ton of cutscenes. You can tell it wasn't a base class. It was fun, but lol. It was for fun, lol. Oh yeah, no, like, could totally tell it was definitely not a base class and something that they had the time to properly work stories in for. That is 100% true. And hi, Shin. Yet the secrets of our dark arts lie encrypted here, within the forbidden library of this Sacarium. Master himself deciphered and read the texts some 100 years past. It is said the first of our kind were favored by Nalthal. It was he who entrusted them the duty of sealing the Void Gate. But, as you well know, the power of black magic lies in its great potential for destruction. The slightest heresy in its use may give rise to the most tragic of disasters. For the disappearance of the Black Mages from Eorzea, Master says only, we must not repeat the errors of the past. Ilya, Master has made known to me what it is you must do next. Listen to his words now with all your being. The land has drunk deep the blood you'd spilled, and by this act, 3 souls of 3 races to Thanalan have come. The fires of our order once burned black and full, yet long ago they were left to wane and very nearly die. These 3 souls are the keepers of the embers that remain, of all that we now are. In the hands of one who will usher our return, the gem of Shatato, testimony of our creed will shine with new light, and by that light, the 3 keepers will be made your allies. An Amaljar by the name of Kazag awaits at Burgundy Falls in the east of Thanalan. Go to him. That is all. Dwell not on the fact that the Almarji are the sworn enemies of Uldar. It is not your place to question Master's will, for it is the will of Nald Thal himself. Go forth, Black Mage, and see the Void Gate sealed. It's a fun class too. I love the animations and the vibe and the gear also. Chef's kiss. Scouting gear is always my favorite. I'm excited for it to not be class locked anymore. Yeah, it's gonna open up a lot of different things. So small, grow little lizard girl. I am as big as I can be! How dare you! Anyway. All you're doing is getting my damn feet wet. Yeah, I really should finish my gamer subs first before I drink the coke. Ugh. Oh, it's this chap. Ah, welcome, Ura, chosen of Kwakwaruka, the bearer of the gem of Shatato. By the gem's power do our paths cross once more. At last, the time spoken of in the prophecy has come, and yet I know nothing of she who would guide us. Come, tell me your name. Ilya Starrage. I am Kazag Ka, a sorcerer of the Alamarji. As were my forebearers. I am the fourth of my line to walk this path, which brings me now to this land. As you well know, my kind bear the scorn of the Uldarms. It is for that reason that I must remain here, far from the city walls. Great power this one has. Is it enough? But enough, is it? Kazakar is terrifying to behold. Yes. But he is both wise and kind. Good, warm, kind. These are my brethren in the black, Ilya, and now they are yours as well. Before you stands the Ixol Dozol Melot and the 269th Order Messident of the Kobolds, Dazar. You have fed the ethereal currents with the blood of fiends. That the gem of Shatato radiates as it does in your presence is proof of your deeds, and a sign of what must yet be done. It falls to me to bear witness to your awakening, and to pass on to you the knowledge entrusted to me. Know that you must face death before your purpose can be fulfilled. It is to the Silent King in Western Thanalan that you must journey next. There, too, lies a planar fissure, and there, too, must you slake the land's thirst with the blood of the fiends which surge forth from it. Fear not. Each of us shall journey to the Silent King, and there convene once more. Seek out first the Ixal, Dozol Melok, for your path is destined to first cross with his. When the deed before you is done, the gem of Shatato shall shine with new brilliance. To close the plane of fissures, strong black magic you need. You close, then come to Devil Melot once more, squirrel. Gonna grab some lunch for me to join you in voiceovers. You can if you want, Shin. What? Because that girl spoke true. Black is strong in Ilia. You go now. Go see Dazar. Here lies the plane of fissure. Rift, tear, fissure. Use the power within you to see it. It is a Krakar. It is as Krakar foretold. You are chosen, Ilya. You must return to him now. Yes, yes, return and tell Kazakh the deed is done, ended, overdone. Ooh. You have done well, Ilya, as I knew you would. Come, it is time now to return to Burgundy Falls. Ilias, Star Age of the Black, you return to me victorious. The gem of Shatato burns bright. You are indeed the heiress to a dark and ancient power, as Kukuraka foretold. I am reminded of a prophecy my great grandfather uttered long ago. When four magi meet in a barren land, black powers of eld woven by their hand shall seek the fate of wickedness made stark, and the path to light shall be lit by dark. The black powers of eld require no explanation, and know that wickedness refers to evil birthed by the void. That the seal holding the void gate shut will falter and fail is beyond doubt, yet your deeds speak of determination and ability, and in them I spy hope. I have learned all of you that I must. I bestow upon you the knowledge kept by my line. Here and now I speak an oath to discard old grudges. By our power combined, we become Captain Planet. By our powers combined, the Void Gate will be sealed anew. You have brought this old Almarja much happiness. Few believed the words of my great-grandfather. He was mocked and ridiculed, and worse, ignored. Yet your coming has fulfilled the prophecy he spoke. Ilia, the dark magic coursing through you, shares a deep bond with the Void Gate. Should the portal be cast open, you will come to great peril. Temper yourself in both mind and body. When you are ready, return to this land and seek me out once more. Then, and only then, I will speak to you of your next task. Thunder 3 and Thunder Mastery. The Void gave breaths gloomy? Kazag would see you undertake another challenge to strengthen your dark power. Ilia, it is well you are here. My colleagues, Dozo Melok and Dazar, would have words with you. Wait here while I fetch them. And to close the Void Gate, strong black magic you need. Ready for test, are you? Yes. Very good. Your sheep senses, look though. Noticed, have you? Your aura, strangeness it has. Now the Void Gate, gloom it makes, like black breath, and gloom draws to black magic, drawn to you, like moth to flame. Black magic it seeks to corrupt and make own. See strength the ill is. Black magic and Void Gate share bond, very deep, but must not leave too long. Else other side may take you. Squaw! Fear not. Still weak, gloom is. Time you have. Strong Ilia, find next key. Teach you Dozo will. What must do? Many black mages there were long ago. One more powerful than rest. Very powerful, epic, even epic black magic. Black magic, too powerful, too dangerous. wrong hands must not have. Know this he did. Ciphered spells, hid secrets, dark way past to few, very few. Teaching, writing spread over realm. Lost to time they were, forgotten. One carved in stone, what stone of mossy pillar. Pillar in self shroud, squaw. Chosen Ilya is chosen. Unleash power of black magic you can. Key it is. Key to end gloom. Knowledge of my line this is. Passed to Dozol from mother. From mother of mother. From mother of mother of mother. 4 hatchlings past. Strong mage she was. Epic, even epic mage. Great love for dark arts. More than anything. Joined with lizard men to learn. Named betrayer she was. Chased from village square. Her words Dozol keeps. Teach to strong Ilya now. 4 magi meet in barren land. Hold black powers they have in hand. Fate of all wicked, be made stark. Path to light, then lit by scorn. That's how Squawk, not Dozol Squawk. Should be dark, Dozol thinks. Good words, deep words. Bring Dozol here, they did. To pass on, not Dozol alone. Others come too, other mages. Birdman, Lizardman, no matter. All wait for strong Ilya. Strong mind you have and heart. Help you, Dozol will. Go to Grindania you must. To Earth's gift. Near pillar lurking beasts there are. Slay them you must. No need, fear beast. Strong Ilya is strong. Dazar squash. I too am here to lend you aid, help, and aid. Oh, Jesus Christ. Me doing these voices are killing me. Well, danger for Dethel. For Ilya, whalers wait. Wait with sharp spears. Go in place of Dozol. Dazar will. Decided it is. Go now, you will. Squaw! Man, I am not used to doing voices. I really need to discuss with Mox about things like that. He seems to be really good at doing different voices. I know a lot of it is just practice. Ah, it is an instance. A stone pillar carved in moss rises here. The gem of Shatato shines bright, revealing an inscription in the stone. As you approach it, you hear a voice ring out. By the gem thou bearest shall the great and dark powers of El be bestowed upon thee. But those who seek this power must first prove their worth. Behold, the gloom that would be thine undoing cometh. Slay the glooms, encroach by thy hand. Only then shall the umbral wisdom of ages be gifted unto thee. That Voice spoke true. Look, the gloom gathers earlier. Thus, hence there are fiends of evils about nearby, close about. Why are you using white magic? Oh, I got silenced. God damn it. Okay. Yep. No, let's not stand there, shall we? Oh. No. Oh, great, I'm gonna have to sort that out in a minute. Shit. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Oh, fucking A. Really? Fucking... Oh, fuck! Oh! Frickin' little void echoes! Why was I interrupted? Are we done? Good. Jeez. They really went Black Mage. Don't move, just cast, and then we're like, F you. Yeah, they really were. Like, hey, you need to just constantly be moving, otherwise you're just gonna get silenced. And you've got some of the longest cast times. Ha ha! Fuck you. Oh, how fought! The gloom is scattered. Scattered is the gloom. Oh, let's return to Burgundy Falls. Yes, Melloc awaits us. You, me, us. Oh, the level 45 quests? Wow, okay. I was not expecting this to be this short. I am expecting that the next quest is going to be incredibly long. So, I mean, as I'm at least creating this for, like, YouTube videos as well, individual ones for the quests, just for reference, I'm doing this live on Twitch. Well, I'm reading out some of the comments from Twitch chat. But I've only been live for 40 minutes. Or, yeah, 50 minutes. Gone from you, gloom is. Worry for nothing, Dozzle did. Now go see Kazakh, you must. Awaiting you here. I really hope this isn't going to mess with my voice too much, especially as as we've got something going on later this evening. The gods are good to return you unharmed. The gloom which threatens to taint this world does so no more. And I sense the darkness within you is reborn with a new power. Wield it well, Ilya of the Black, and make it a tool for your ends. Do that, and as prophecy speaks, the way to light shall be lit by dark before you. Hang on, something that I've just realized, I've not acquired any of the clothes for the class. This is weird. Okay, so there's another 45. Okay, so, right. Kazakar wishes to guide you further along the path of the Black Mage. The blood must flow. Ilya of the Black, our brother Darzar has words for you. Pray wait a moment for him to arrive. You have reclaimed the key from the depths of the shroud. Wood, Varish shroud. Yes, you have done well. Very, very well. You truly are the Black Mage foretold by legend, oracle, prophecy, legend. It was such a legend of my people that brought me to this land, Bannerland. As such is what legends do. When four magi meet in barren land, black powers of eld woven by their hand shall see the fate of wickedness made stark, and the path to light shall be lit by dark, black, shadow dark. You have heard these words before. Yes. We're here where I found Kazakar and Dozol Melok. The words that brought us to Thanalan are the same, equal, identical, same. It was 100 years ago that a kobold first deciphered the legend, decoded, deciphered. The great mage who did it was my ancestor, First Order Primarch Gu. Yes, my very own. But he broke kobold law. The face patriarch must never lead on Gormoro. No, never. But he did. Believe he did. He set out from Los Nocia to pursue this legend, and for that he was named traitor, betrayer, turncoat, traitor. None were drawn to the words of Dagu. No, not a single kobold soul. They ignored his words. But when first I heard them, I felt strange, peculiar, odd, strange. I felt I must do something. I could not simply be idle. I, too, left Los Nocia, just as Dagu before me. Yes, I have come here to Thanaland. Now I see the legend is real, yes. The words kept by Kazakwa, Dazzle, Melok, and myself are true. You have appeared. This is no coincidence. No, none at all. I am a kobold. Yes, I am. And we kobolds are good at finding things, trinkets, treasures, trinkets, things. I help where I can. Dagu left behind many things when he left. Yes, many things. I was given a stone tablet. The others in my family thought it rubbish. Dross, refuse, rubbish. Its surface has many scratches, you see. Yes, many. But I sense it's in a great power. Here, it may give some... Your gem, the lights, it illuminates the tablet. The scratches are glowing. Mighty Titan, these are no scratches. No, these are not scratches at all. These are carvings. What? Know the brave keeper of Shatato's lights, as these very words waxed plain to thy sight, the seal that was cast doth shudder and sigh, and the void gate's dread sunder draws nigh. Towards against the creeping of gloom, thou needest great grab, to stay any doom. To the sacred where thy thoughts must now tend. Upon thy black command darkness shall bend. This tablet was more important than I ever imagined. Yes, much more. It seems that to say the one who would close the void gate must first find this sacred garb, gear, armor, garb. And the names of the places written here as well. Yes, these 4 places I know. You would do well to set out and gather the first 3 relics. Legend speaks of this. It holds that an offering of blood must be given to the plane of fishes, the blood of those who have lived life steeped in the black. Only then can the relics be worn. Here, take with you an offering of my blood, Ilya. Needs also blood too, you do. Take, quick, squirrel, before change mind. Here is mine, by me, mine. I would entrust it to no other. But be warned, one does not simply walk into these places, like Mordor. Them are great dangers waiting. Do be careful. Yes, very, very careful. Alright, YouTube, we'll be back in a second. YouTube, we return. Actually, funnily enough, literally as I was getting ready to go live, I got a phone call from a recruitment agency. So they didn't have anything for me. At least what they were calling was about wasn't within the field I'm looking to stay in, which I'm trying to look and stay in aviation if I can. But they're going to keep me on their books, and if they get anything, they'll let me know. I need to contact a couple of other places as well for recruitment, but hey, morning, Leah, or afternoon, I guess, for me at the very least. And I mean, I'm on now because I've got something in the evening, so I'm not going to be on tonight. Keronzi lore, that's awesome. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend that that streaming is even going to really cover things. Like I could it could, but it's gonna take a lot more than just it's gonna take a lot for me to do it. Luckily, at the very least, here in about an hour and a half, one, my very first Instagram reel is going to go live. And I put something onto TikTok and YouTube Shorts. So I am starting to. I want all of the stuff that I've already done for TikTok and YouTube Shorts to go onto Instagram. So Instagram's going to get more posts to begin with. But once I'm caught up, they will all have the same amount of posts go live each day. So if I would ask if you could please check those out and just give them a look. Even if you haven't checked out the old content, please do. I'd very much love it if you could. But definitely check out the newer stuff. Not right now. You do not have to do it right now. If at any point you could, that would be great. So yeah, so I need to do more stuff. I'm gonna try learn recently. I think it was earlier this year or maybe last year. The short length had increased to 3 minutes. Ah! It'd say do it now or something. True, but I also realized that Autumn is currently working. That kind of takes more precedent than going and watching my silly ship posts. I gotta go. Have a good day. Almost time to go home. Have a good evening / sleep, Autumn. Take it easy. And safe journey home. Ugh. I really need to sort out a lot of that stuff. I need to check and see because I have I can't remember whether we should or not, but I technically do have a second Twitch account. I think it's something like Mr. Ronzi or something like that. And if that's the case, I think I'm going to use that as my bot, as it were. So because I use streamer.bots now, I can use a second account to act as a bot for me. So yeah, I'll probably try and do that. Rather than any of the messages that come through from streamer.bot coming from my account, as it were. Or I can put up a poll and get a name change or something. Oh. You know, I'm not surprised. I can't spell for shit. Um Add warning. Didn't notice for months. That's fine. Yeah, there's an extra eye that shouldn't be there. Well, no, it duplicated itself. Something that I would like to do. Something that I was considering doing when I'm doing the multi-world with the Thurs gang next month. I'm very tempted for the entire time to have the Legend of Zelda widget playing up so people can use it. I think that would be funny. But also, what I also want to do is I want to put it on a timer. I'll probably do it in the new year, but I want to put in a channel point command so that chat can activate it for something like 5 minutes. It's a shame I'm not going to have a chance to test this beforehand. But I want to do I want to test in a collab function or a collab setting whether someone else's chat can activate it. Because if they can, that would be hilarious. Or whether it has to be mine. Oh. Right, I think I've kind of gas-bagged enough for a little bit. Let's continue the quest. And this is actually quicker. Oh, okay. I mean, that looked like a gap I should have been able to get through. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna... You know what? You... Oh! Sugar, I knew what I was meant to do. I'm actually gonna... I'll take care of it first. He's Logitech? Sorry, my mouse isn't working. Now it is. Currently stuck on a crystal tower. I spent the last 2 nights sitting in queue for 3 hours, but all the English people had gone to bed, I think. I'm going to try this weekend in the morning, but it was suggested I may have to story skip, which is so funny because I'm on the last batch of A Realm Reborn. Don't get me wrong, I did other things during the 3 hours, but it was crazy. Yeah, like at night, it's like, it could be really bad. I mean, if you want, I will be around. So I'm happy to give you a hand and join you in the queues. Is Crystal Tower in the Mogpendium at the moment? No, it's the second set. That is unfortunate. Yeah, it's like unscathed and shit like that. So everyone's going to be running that. So you're literally waiting for people to join via the queue or people actually running it. I mean, so give me a message, send me a message on Discord. I will be around. But just to make sure. So I mean, like, I am going to be doing more Age of Calamity Saturday. But during the day, so around this time, once I'm back from shopping, I will be free to do whatever. Otherwise, I'll just be sitting here clipping and doing other stuff in the background. Yeah, I'll take you up on that. Generally speaking, without completely doxing the shit out of myself, what do you do in in aviation, if I can ask? No, that's fine. Because I'm out of the company, I can now freely talk about it, and it doesn't even matter because the company is, in effect, shut down. Like, I am certain that there are still a few people there. Like, and when I say a few people, I literally mean probably about 5 people. Even less than that, because I'm fairly certain I've seen 2 other people post that they're either looking for work with looking for other people to join a company, or have taken on jobs with another company, and I knew that they were staying on longer than I was. But I worked for a company called Air Data, who were owned by Boeing. And they shut down the company at the beginning of the year, basically. So I work in aircraft lease. I work for aircraft leasing. The I worked basically. Think the best way of describing it would be the same as car leasing. The vast majority of aircrafts are leased. I think it is about 60% of the market. Airplanes are leased to companies. So we provided a piece of software to help track and manage a lot of the aspects of that. And that's what I worked with. I specialized in maintenance, escalations, dabbling into the assets and contract. I have a vast amount of knowledge across all sectors relating to that. Focusing heavily on maintenance, but I have no formal qualifications, so it's very difficult for me to find anything new. Like, there's still, like I said, there's still like around 30 to 40% of the aircraft that you see in the air are wholly owned by the company, but the vast majority are leased. It's the thing is, it's a very small and niche industry. And we are just seeing a very huge reduction in the number of people who are employed right now. We're seeing more and more unemployment go up, so it's just very, very difficult. There's more competition. Hopefully I'll find something soon. If not, this is why I'm doing this. Hopefully I can fall back on this. I would, to be honest, I would prefer doing this at this point in my life, at this point. Like, there's more freedom, more control. The only downside is I don't make much money from it. And I need money. I have a mortgage. It's not like I live with someone else. I don't have a partner who can help cover the shortfall. All of this is wholly my own and my own funds. Right, back to it. I don't know, does it matter? Oh, it does actually matter, so it's got to be your blood. My profit projections for this month is for cheese. Yeah, same. I live on my own, don't share my finances with anybody, so I totally get it. There's the rent to be paid, and the insurance to be paid, and the groceries to be bought, and the maintenance of the home. I don't own my home, so that's one blessing, I suppose. I mean, true. Like, it swings and roundabouts on it, right? It depends on where you live as to whether it's better to own or rent. For me, it's better that I'm owning rather than renting. Like, rent is probably double, if not triple, what I pay. But if I don't pay, that's even worse on other things. So, I, touch wood, I am at least safe for another few months. But I would rather have a steady, higher income than what I'm currently getting, so I don't have to worry. Hey, Taddy. But why are you now targeting me? If I had enough Riz to be a kept man, sure. But no one wants me. Or at least those that do are very much not in a position to take me. I got loads of risk. No one can afford to keep someone out. True. Right, on to the next place. What do you mean, what's the chat, Tatty? Mortgage, finances, jobs, Twitch not making us rich, lol. Oh, what are we talking about? Oh, yeah, no, just explaining what I do, or what I did. The fact that I would absolutely love to just make this just a career and a thing. Jesus, you son of a bitch. Oh, I'll cast fire too. Fine. We're doing this now, are we? Still trying to find work. I'd actually literally just said that before going live today, I actually received a call from a recruitment agency. But what they had on offer wasn't what I was looking for in the same field. But they're gonna keep me on file, and if something comes up, they'll get in contact. Making them talk about adult to me while I get ready for work. And that's fair. Because I'd very much want to stay within the field. I don't really want to waste the last 11 years worth of experience. So, yeah. Alright. I mean, so we've got, like, 3 of the 5 pieces, so that's good. Okie dokie. Oh, hello. Brave the loggings grounds you did. Great strength you have, squirrel. You had no doubt that you would return triumphant. Yes, yes, no doubt so. I have awaited your return, Ilya. I have learned where it is that the 4th relic of our forebearers rests. The land known as Thal's Respite. There too lies a planar fissure onto which blood of the fiends it births must be poured. Actually. I just finished university, obviously as a mature student, but the job I'm doing very much not related to that. I enjoyed it, but don't get me wrong, this company gave me a paycheck while I went to university, but still adulting. True. I'm at least you're in a position to make that choice, yeah. With experience, trying to maintain it, you're right. Sticking to it. Telling you very true. I wouldn't be able to do what I wouldn't be able to do what B does, what he does. I'm assuming you mean what I do, he rather than B. Yeah, I couldn't either. I have a good job, but I would be back in work right away. No classes. Rectify that now. What do you mean? I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about me. What is it you want to be able to do for mine? What I used to do for my normal day job? I think you could very much easily do this. Both of you could. Quite easily. I mean, it just takes a lot to really get going. God, right. YouTube, we'll be back in a second. YouTube, we return. Okay, so I need to go to Files Respite.
Yeah, this I think was more because there's no permanent snow clearance. There's no requirement for snow provisions like snow chains or snow tires. And these valleys in the highlands could get enough snow in them to basically stop an unprepared car in its tracks, and then people are stuck down there. Because I looked into it, I'd never seen anything like it. I'd never seen anything like it in the UK. It was also around that area I found the plaque to the memory of the last wolf killed in the UK as well.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Hello, planar fissure. Oh, gee. All right. Yeah, that's fine. We'll start with this one.
Yeah, I think it's because we don't get guaranteed severe snow every year. The infrastructure just doesn't exist. So it's cheaper for them to just close down a road for a few days than maintain a year-round amount of people and equipment on the off chance.
There we go, we got that. Now I guess we go back.
How are you doing today, Ronzi?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. And you?
Yeah, not too bad today. Expecting Fallout this evening, but
Hmm.
Fallout I'm just going to laugh about, to be honest.
The first 4 relics are now in your keeping. Yet the final piece remains, and our efforts to learn where it rests have been to no avail. The dark which empowers at the times obscures, such as its nature. Desert claims his tablet names the solace of the gods as the location we seek, but none among us has ever heard such a name. When a power worthy to relics claim takes root in one righteous end and name, the solace of the gods will be made known, and the last seed of the black mage be sown. Dazar insists his reading is correct, and both Dezol Malok and I trust in his ability. We will endeavor to decode these words that you might seek your quest to its end. The day of the void's opening shall come. Until then, Ilya, I ask only that you continue to walk the path of the black. All right, have a good day, Ilya. Do take it easy. Always bet on black. Kazag awaits you with news. You have gathered the first 4 relics, Ilya. That is no small feat. Yet I fear little time remains. If the tablet of Dazar's great ancestor is to be believed, there is yet one more. Attempting to seal the Void Gate before you have found them all will be the height of folly. Our search for the solace of the god continues. I have gone through all the records left by my great-grandfather, yet have discovered little. The only seemingly relevant passage I found was his last. He put to the paper some 100 years ago, just before bidding farewell to his home. The true power of destruction will be awoken in the most sacred of places. The power of destruction is black magic, of course, but as to what it meant by this awakening, I fear I am at a loss. You believe that Dazar and Dezul Melok's ancestors might know more? To be sure, they were witnesses to the same events, and it is true that they too left their homes 100 years ago and were damned as for traitors. It could be mere coincidence, but no, I do not think that likely. I fear this foreshadows our doom. Should you find aught else, I beseech you to tell me at once. I will continue to search for answers. The tablet seems to suggest that the way to the solace of the gods and the final relic will be made known in time, yet we can scarce afford to wait idly by. Both Dezo Melok and Dazar understand this urgency and have already begun their return to their respective homelands to delve into the matter. And now, to your next task. You must return to he who first bound our 4 fates together, the prophet Kukuraka. Perhaps his words can guide us once more. Man, I'm getting hungry. But I can't eat just yet.
No.
Well, I'm going out this evening.
Yeah.
So I want to wait until it's a little later to eat, so I'm not hungry while I'm out, because there's no guarantee that there's food.
Right.
Please, you must help me. Kuku Raku has disappeared. That man is no messenger of Nedenthal. He is a miscreant and a charlatan, one guilty of the most heinous of crimes. No one had seen him for days. I became worried and entered his chambers to see that he was well, though he prohibited me from doing so. Within, I found only evidence of his deception. The records he had hidden were damning. I know now why he was condemned as the greatest criminal of his day. 100 years pass, he conspired with magi from the beast tribes to summon a creature known as Barbatos, a monstrosity that was meant to destroy all of Eorzea. Their plot was discovered by the Order of Nardthal, and the Void Gate was sealed before Barbatos could emerge. Kukuraka was cast into the Amarasaja pit for his crime, where he was to rot until his last breath. The Order was loath to let word of this spread, fearing others might someday seek to succeed where Kukuraku failed. And so they left no record of the plot, save a few inscrutable documents, parchments intelligible only to those to whom the secret was known. These were the last words I found among the scribblings. 4 is the answer. 4 spells of black, 4 artifacts of Eld, the blood of 4 races. By 4 alone shall the true power of destruction be woken from the Void Gate. Elia, black magic is not the key to sealing the Void Gate, it is the key to opening it. Kukuraka used us to revive this dark art, and now means to finish what he began a century ago. What fools we were to believe his lies. Please, Ilya, you must stop him before it is too late. Hurry to Null's reflection in southern Fanland. Away we go? Question mark? Yeah, it's in here. Oh. Friends.
Romans?
Countrymen.
Buy us a beer.
No, my friends are here, and I think I may have to turn on them. We are too late. Whoop. Oh, no. Oh, nope, not standing in that. Excuse me. Oh, okay, it looks like I've taken aggro. Oh, I didn't have to turn on my friends. That's good. You, however... You deceived us all, you have. Very you will. You are one of Hetali Melotic's gets, are you not? Mother of mother of mother? Her name you know? Just how old are you? And you, Almarja. Yes, you are one of the line of Kizab-Ka. I can see it. And kobold, though your veins course... through your veins course the blood of Dagu, does it not? And last but not least, the Black Mage Ilya. Splendidly done. You could have vanquished Barbatos as you have. No doubt you were all eager to hear what truly transpired 100 years ago. Being a kindly soul, I shall tell you. I was an ambitious mage in my youth, insatiable in my thirst for knowledge of the arcane. In the course of my studies, I discovered ancient writings which told of a black magic capable of destroying as only the gods can. It was innocent at first, until it wasn't. But then questions began to arise in my mind that demanded answers. Where had all the black mages of old gone? Why had the existence of the art been hidden? And so I probed, endlessly, tirelessly. The more I uncovered, the more it drew me in. There was such power to be had. I was not merely ambitious. I was also vainglorious. I desired recognition, deference, by accomplishing that which no other could. I sought to make my legacy an eternal one. Yet, the pursuit of black magic was trying. I would pass days, weeks, months at a time, unsure of how to proceed. And what little progress did come came but slowly. It was then that I met your ancestors. The gem of Shatato? The power to sense magic? The relics? All of these things I owe to them. With their vast knowledge, the slow crawl of my studies turned to leaps and bounds. I dare say your ancestors sought the same recognition as I. Kazib Ka, ridiculed by the Almaja for his ingenious analysis of worldly phenomena. Metalik Melek, named a pariah for not sharing in the small-minded prejudices of the Exil. And Dagu, a victim of his kind's idiocy, bound never to leave the land of the kobolds. We toiled together, learning what we could, and learn we did. Much and more. Imagining we had gleaned all that it was to be known, we prepared to hold a dark rite, one we believed would restore black magic to its fullest expression. I did not know what came over me. Blinded by my own lust for power, I altered one of the incantations. It was arrogant, foolish. Oh, he sacrificed the ancestors for the power. Our command over the ancient powers we summoned was lost. I watched as the chaotic Aether watched over my friend, ripping them apart only to fuse them together into an abomination. No, you couldn't mean that thing we just saw. Yes. When I saw what my hubris had created, I mustered all my strength to see Barbota sealed behind the Void Gate. Sealed, yet not defeated. Yet I felt myself corrupted by the ether, and was unsure whether I could hold my powers in check. Fearful, I returned to Uldar, where I manipulated the minds of a few thaumaturges of the Order into believing I had committed some terrible crime. Only with me confined to the depths of the Marasaja pits could the realm be safe. And there I remained, waiting for the coming of one with the power to purify the ether of those three friends with whom I once shared a dream. I do not expect your forgiveness, but I am truly sorry. No words Dozol has. Squawk! Only squawk! I am not long for this world. Here, take this relic while I still have strength enough to offer it. The fifth artifact! Yes, the fifth! Welcome to the solace of the gods. Perhaps you know it's better as Null's reflection, as most do. Truly remarkable, Ilya. You have succeeded where many great mages have failed. mastered what we sought to master. I can rest now, knowing that this power is safe with you. It is for you to set the hatreds of the past aright. My time to join Thal has come. May he greet me as a friend. Oof. A century-old plan this was. Fulfilled his purpose, Kukuraka did. Mother of mother. Forgive Kukuraka. She has? Squall! Think so, Dozzle does. Finished this story is. How much fun Dozzle did. Like mother of mother. Grand fun she had too, Dozzle hopes. Farewell, Ilya. We meet again someday, Dozzle hopes. Squall! Then it is over. Finished. Ended. Over. We did all we could. The souls of Kukuraka and the others have been saved. The legends carried by my forebearers have had their final chapter written this day. I confess there is sadness in that. I am proud to call you friend, Ilya. Brethren, sister, friend. Now and always, no matter how divergent our paths from here. Yes, you are true mage of the black now. Pray grace we kobolds in La Nocia with your presence someday. To think, Kukuraka carried that anguish 100 long years. His crimes were born of the hubris of youth, yet his atonement came from the wisdom of old age. His soul has found peace, and it is not our place to linger and disturb it. Come, let us return to Burgundy Falls.
Not even going to say hello.
No, you got my feet wet earlier. You don't deserve it. Now it's an eye patch hat. Things have come to an end, it would seem. Both the threads which bound us all and the tragic tapestry they wove. Most mysterious things, these lives we lead. Do you recall when the words of so many legends and prophecies first brought you to me? It was here at these same Burgundy Falls. We have spoken much here since then. Yet I never imagined this day would come. I stand before you now with no regrets. I am grateful to the gods for letting our paths cross. Dezol Milok, Daza, and you, Ilya Starrage, I count you all as my brethren in black. Together, we have seen the souls of our ancestors given peace, and I, too, now feel a happiness I have never known. You have become a true black mage, my friend, and more than that, a true friend, black mage. Let the dark art we share be a symbol of our bond, and that undying, in shadow or light, by day or night. Ba-da-boom. The black has taken you. Oh, I gotta go back to Lalai. But now with all of these abilities, I'm gonna have to redo my pop bar for one. But that covers the Black Mage. Once we get there, we'll see you again at Lalai. Yeah. I get ley lines of 52, so I am going to have to do all of that stuff and everything. That's weird. There's not much. I guess a lot of it is traits. Yeah, well, I get 2 traits. Don't get much from it. I see. Blizzard 4 and Fire 4. Oh well. What time is it? It is 2:30.
Dentist time.
Not quite. That's like early December.
No, 2:30.
Yeah, no, I know. Frickin' ironically as well, my dentist appointment in December is at 2:30 as well. I'm gonna go back to the samurai. Yeah. She's just gonna be following me anyway. I don't really have time to continue doing anything else. That didn't take as long as I thought. I'm only here to hand stuff into the donation basket.
They banned me.
Why did they ban you?
Because I took all their money.
Oh. So you've done this week?
Yeah.
Splits. Is it 20, I think? So I made a ton of super potions to turn into this. I've done a lot of farming. I can still make like another 300, another 600, I think, or something like that. I can make a lot more of these potions. Apparently, I think it's something like 20 elegant silver pieces, and it maxes it. Nope, I was wrong. I think it's 30.
All I did was go into a dungeon. Unsynced.
Grabbed all the gear.
And handed all that in. Twice. And I didn't need to hand in all of the gear.
Damn. Is it 33 or is it 33 or 32? Oh, it's 34. I want to do it all at just once. Rather than faffing around. Yep. Yes, I'm aware. On behalf of the Shazang Kai Ilya, I thank you for your support. As you may recall, several Badugan tribesmen offered to provide introductions to Xalia traders in reunion. Subsequent negotiations went well, and we have at last begun to receive shipments of foodstuffs and other goods from the steppe. Mitsuba can tell you more, and I expect she would very much like to do so. What do you think, Ilya? We've come a long way from the pile of sticks, wouldn't you say? Care for esteemed bun? We have a selection from which you may choose from meat-filled ones prepared in the Zalia fashion, or a more traditional Doman one packed full of vegetables, and others with sweet bean paste fillings. Or if you'd rather have a helping with rice, or a helping of rice with a bowl of soup, my man on the right can sort you out. It's got plenty of radish, just the way rich folks like it. By the Kami, the smell alone is enough to feed the soul. And it's all thanks to you, my friend. We couldn't have come this far without your help. I'm sure others helped as well. Begging your pardon, but are you Mistress Mitsuba? The one in charge of the stalls? I'm here on behalf of the village of Isari. Aye, I'm Mitsuba. Your business with me, then? Let's hear it. Well, we were hoping you might consider entering an agreement whereby we would supply you with local goods, not just for fish, mind. Shellfish, seaweed. If it's in the Ruby Sea, we can deliver it to your doorstep as much as you're willing to pay for. That's quite the offer, and one I've little reason to refuse. But it's quite sudden and surprising. I wasn't aware of any seasonal surplus. Oh, there's no surplus. Our catch is the same as always. Rather, we've got, helping hands? A certain collective, you may say. It's the Confederacy, mistress. They're eager to trade the bounty of the sea for that of the land. Vegetables, meats, spirits. Mostly spirits, I'd wager. Ah, so that's the way of it. Even a pirate grows tired of the usual fare, especially when the usual fare is kelp or something wrapped in it. I see no reason to refuse you and your partners. After all, they were indispensable in the liberation of our homeland. Giving them a taste of Yangjia is the very least we can do to repay them. The bounty of the sea, you said. I can't stop thinking about what we could serve. Broiled or blackened, or served raw even, if we get it fresh enough. You've got octopus, yes? It's been too long since I had octopus. I could have a barrel of Usinguni octopuses delivered here today if you'd like. And judging from that ravenous look on your face, I gather you would. Construction of the 10,000 stalls is proceeding apace, and trade with the pirates and fishermen of the Ruby Sea shall soon lead to a wider variety of foodstuffs. I mean, I assume it is all dependent on how much is given. There are certain levels to reach. Above it, okay, thank you for your support. I am pleased to inform you we have made great strides in our efforts to rebuild the Enclave.
Yeah, I think I'm a week behind you.
Did you not finish the week last week?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I managed to turn everything in on Monday once we unlocked it.
Yeah, I didn't finish clearing out the quests until Tuesday afternoon, I think.
Yeah. I am pleased to announce at long last our plans for the 10,000 stalls are complete. Every tenant is open for business, and the food is the talk of the Enclave. You really must go and see. Mitsuba is waiting for you. Now, I was not actually expecting another quest. Or another... I mean, I'll say quest. It's not really a quest, but you know.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for the two of you to arrive. It is past time you saw the 10,000 stalls in their finished glory. Look around, take it all in, and see what our hard work has built. Smell what we've got cooking. All right, Dwayne Johnson. Yep.
Well,
Somebody's drunk.
They were between a rock and a hard place.
True. We had plans and diagrams, but this, I hardly recognize it. It's wonderful, Mitsuba. Never in my wildest dreams could I have pictured it better. This is your accomplishment too, Ilya. On behalf of the Shazenkai, I cannot thank you enough for your generous contributions. Stop. I'll hear not another word of praise from you until you've at least sampled some of our humble fare. A cook can't trust a customer's compliments if they haven't touched the food, can she? And quite frankly, if the sights and smells of this place aren't making your mouths water, then I've already failed. Find an open table and prepare yourselves, because you're not leaving here until you've had the very best we have to offer. They put something in front of me that I can't actually eat as well. Well, in real life. In-game, probably it's fine. In real life, I can't eat that. That was quite possibly the most delicious meal I have ever had. Is this what a Koja feels like, I wonder? Well, had enough. If not, I can bring you another serving. Call me forfend. I could not eat another bite. Not that I am not tempted to try, I assure you, but I fear I might die in the attempt. Dear, you're not sitting on that chair. Ha! Now that's what I like to hear. A customer forced to choose between good sense and another bite. You couldn't have paid me a finer compliment. And now that I've stuffed you full of enough food to cloud your judgment, you'll forgive me if I broach a more serious subject. I'm sure you've noticed, but all of our cookware, our pots and pans, stoves even, are far past their prime. Most were cheap imports from other provinces. Was easier to replace everything instead of trying to maintain goods that weren't made to last. You're not the first to bring this issue to our attention. Others have had difficulties obtaining tools to go about their work more effectively. At the moment, the Shazenkai is considering two proposals. The first is that we concentrate our efforts on rebuilding our industry. We give to our people the means to craft that which they require, thereby addressing domestic demands first and foremost. Our second is to concentrate our efforts on producing wares for foreign consumption. We bring foreign wealth to Doma and trade for that which we lack. Both approaches have their advantages and disadvantages, to be fair, but pursuing both simultaneously isn't really feasible. Why do you fret over such nonsense, girl? There is no dilemma. Doma shall stand proud and tall alone. We will make what we need. Well met, warrior of the West. So long has it been since you convinced an old fool to fashion armor for young ones. In search of a stiff drink, I came to these stalls, only to overhear a tale I could not ignore, and to cross paths with a bitter foe. bitter foe? Hardly. Not that I would expect an imbecile with an iron head to know friend from enemy, or his own reflection for that matter. Ilya, allow me to introduce you to Master Araragi. Like Master Suranuki, he is an artisan without peer, who once managed the paper mill of the Enclave. I should thank you not to compare me to this dotard of a smith, child. More importantly, I should caution you against his advice. Your second proposal, that of favoring foreign trade, has far greater merit. Despite our best efforts, Doma is still a far cry from what it once was, and we have not the capacity to rebuild it ourselves. We must first look elsewhere to secure that which we lack. All talk and no guts. All the strength of a paper tiger. Or is that your clever plan, to convince these people to help you sell paper for iron? You mad, blustering oaf! How dare you! We could have a district for both craftsmen and artisans. One where we create both tools for everyday use and goods to sell in foreign markets. The yard, let's call it. There, everyone would be happy, yes? At least in theory, right? At the completion of the 10,000 stalls, an ambitious plan for a new area is born. The yard, a home for craftsmen and artisans alike. Biodoma. Okay. I'm gonna see, it's probably gonna tell me, oh, you've given enough. Go away. Leave me alone. Yep. Alright, well, I'm done with that. And once again, frickin' getting old. YouTube, don't do it. I will be back in a moment, YouTube. YouTube, we return in the middle of a conversation. You really should be in Twitch chat. You'll get all of the context then. Yeah, I mean, there are a number of other ones that are better for the darker side of things, right?
Yeah. I don't think I've actually found... Oh, no. There's one that's just... Oh, it's not dark on sort of like an episode by episode.
The healer who was banished from his party. You know, that is so generic, Tatty, because there are like 3 I could name that follow that premise. It's probably one I have seen. Oh, it's that one. The healer who was banished from his party is in fact the strongest. I enjoyed that one.
I wish they delved into what was actually happening with him a bit more. This is the one where the
try not to. I don't know how far he's on episode 3, so let's not go too far into it.
Right.
I expect they were hoping for a season 2 for something like that. It's probably covered more in the manga.
Yeah. No, the one this season I'm watching, which is
Give me
really,
24 hours.
really got a dark premise is Unlimited Gacha. Let me get the full name.
Oh, level 9999 unlimited gacha. Yeah, no, I've read the manga. That one is fucking dark.
That one's brutal dark.
Oh my god, I heard that they were adapting that. Oh my Jesus Christ, it is fucking dark. That's the one where they leave a kid on the lowest level of the ultimate dungeon or something like that, right?
They
Like
take
humans, the humans are basically like sacrificial pawns. They're the lowest of the low in this world that has like 8 or 9 different tribes, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
loads of different races, and humans are considered scum and trash.
Yes.
A group of them pick him up to see whether he is what they call a maestro, which hasn't been revealed fully yet what they mean by that, but they decide he's not, so they try to kill him, and he gets teleported to the bottom level of the abyss, the most difficult dungeon in existence.
Because it's not even the dungeon they were in was the abyss. He was just sent to the bottom level of the So what they believe the maestros, I think it was they're called masters in the manga.
I could hear them say master.
Yeah.
But it's translated as maestro.
It is basically someone who has a master over the laws of the world, I believe, is something like that. Oh, I wanted to see that based on Crunchyroll. Or is that one on High Dive?
Yeah.
Right. Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic is really good. It gets a lot better past season 1 as well. I caught up to most of what they released in English, I believe, and it gets really, is really, really good for it. But yeah, like, there is a lot of messed up things, and I honestly think they're going to have to tone down a lot of what goes on in the manga for the anime adaptation of that one.
Which one?
No, Unlimited Gotcha.
Right.
Like, I mean, it is very messed up.
Well, I mean, the last episode I saw very strongly, well, it didn't even hint, it basically said torture, psychological and physical.
Yes. Like, he
didn't show much.
No, it doesn't. I wouldn't imagine it showed, but it shows a lot in the manga. Like, he doesn't want to just kill them.
Oh no.
He wants to break them.
Yeah. Well, I've seen him encounter the wolf. I forget which race name type they give him.
Well, he's beastkin.
Right.
Because they consider all of them the same. They don't differentiate really between them.
Right. But yeah, I've seen what happened to him. And I've got up to the end of the adventurer killer arc.
Yeah. It is nothing like From Commonplace to World's Strongest.
Well, it's got a similar starting premise.
It's got a similar starting premise, but I would argue it's probably closer to a redo of Healer. Just not as bad as a redo of Healer. Like, so it's a little further on, but it's not the latest where he got to. I kind of stopped reading, especially after we had the issue where like all of the English scan sites have been taken down. It's very difficult to find scanned copies while I was reading it, so I'm probably going to look at trying to pick up the actual mangas. But one of the ones that I found was one of the ones that he read the fates for was the dwarf in the party. He basically arranges for him to create an evil legendary weapon and then proceeds to break him to the point where he has to run to the king of the dwarves for sanctuary. The problem being that he has already befriended the king of the dwarves and is in his debt to all of the king and all of the elders, that they turn him over to him.
Okay.
To which then he can do more. I don't know whether they're going to cover any of that. That's a very loose generalization of what happens.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in it.
Last episode I saw ended with them saying they're ready to move on the elf.
Maybe the elf. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one is rough as well.
Looking forward to it. I do like the darker anime.
Right.
But yeah, I cannot recommend Can I Ask for One Last Thing enough. That is genuinely enjoyable.
Yeah.
And I think a huge part of that is just the deadpan. The deadpan-ness of the main heroine.
Right. So I don't exactly have much longer.
Okay.
Because I want to finish. I'm planning on finishing about 4 o'clock, so I can actually cook food and everything. Like, I'm not leaving till 7, and apparently it goes until 11:30. I don't know if we're going to be staying all that time, but because we don't know if there's going to be food there or not, I do need to eat something. So, I mean, we can do things. I mean, I would like to try and complete a book this week, if possible.
Okay. You got some stuff you can do unsynced, or?
Yeah, we can do most of the stuff unsynced, I believe. Let me go in as
Just
dancer.
because if we
Yeah.
queue, you won't get it done.
That's fair. I'm just freaking stash Tasha. What do you have for your weekly in the Mogpendium? Is it weekly or the mini Mog? I can't remember which. Which one was it that I had it in? Am I not allowed to look at this while I'm in here?
No, you can. I'm looking at it. I've got Delta Escape.
Oh no, the mini Mog. My weekly I can't do. It's like a level 90 trial. What's your mini Mog?
I've got Fates and
Something in the Gold Saucer?
15 quest. Yeah.
Okay, so that there is likely chocobo racing. I found something very interesting that you can do to complete that very quickly. You just have you unlocked chocobo racing yet?
No.
Okay, you can just unlock chocobo racing.
That is the quest.
That'll be the quest to unlock to do that, yes. But then all it requires you to do is do 3 races, and the training counts. So
yeah,
you could
I
just
probably won't bother with it.
you can just do the training. Well, yeah, because you could probably do the fates.
Yeah.
I can't. They're like what, level 80 fates, I think, or level 70 fates.
But I'm not. I mean, I'm never overly fussed about collecting the
Fair.
Mog Tomes.
I mean, in the off chance that you were and were gonna do them, there was I found something that allowed me to do it in like 15 minutes without actually having to queue for actual races.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really not overly fussed about that. The Mega Mog, or whatever it is, the Ultimog.
The Ultimog, yeah.
Yeah. Is the variant dungeons.
Which are level 90, I believe.
Yeah.
So I can't do them.
And I hate them anyway.
Screw it. Didn't actually mean to pick that up. Damn it, I need to pick up the key. Was not expecting the dogs to appear. Okay. Where for 50?
Go for Pharos Sirius.
See if we get tomes.
See if we get the tomes.
I was very tempted to click on Castrum Meridian, but I'm like, no, we're gonna be stuck in cutscenes.
Nah, just drag it all to the next wall.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of figuring. I need to set up buttons to raise and lower the volume.
Okay, that animation looks really weird in this outfit.
What animation?
Sprinting with the Viper twin blades out.
Oh. Oh, thank you for the boost. It's not even here yet. um. How many Mog Tomes? I think I've got 10 Mog Tomes. Yeah, I've got 10.
18 coming in. Well, that's stupid.
Did the thing spawn and kill and interrupt you?
Hmm.
Really annoying. Hello, Siren.
Goodbye, Siren. No.
No. I didn't think it did, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Always best to check these things, and you can tick that off of your book.
Yep. To the vault. Actually, which one's probably quickest?
For what?
Level 51 to 59.
Yeah, probably the vault.
Excuse me.
and he would need to go blue.
I'm actually going to open the chest for these ones at the very least. These ones are actually worth some seals. You go drag him to the final room? Nope.
I mean, if they're all close enough together that I can just hit them as I run by.
Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah, no.
I'll cut you to pieces! I will not yield to you!
Almost got knocked out the arena there. Hey, Burlo, thanks for the hydrate. How are we doing? Hope we're doing well. I can't save those ones. That's annoying. Oh. How are you doing this fine day?
Or that shonky animation.
Filthy rats!
Damn it.
And now the final cup! This shall be a mercy. You disgust
Thriving and surviving? Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that's good effect on this outfit.
Oh, well, you're Super Saiyan Blue.
Yep.
I really should give you dance partner. Looking forward to the weekend since I'm flying up for Thanksgiving week with Baconic and Jonah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I know that you were heading up to see them. Hey, that's the main thing, right? Spend Thanksgiving with your loved ones. Okay, level 60 quickest. We go back to Pharaoh Sirius. Huh?
I don't know. I normally do. I think it's the etherochemical. or maybe fractal.
Which one's fractal?
Fractal continuum.
Yeah, that's probably the quicker of the two. Because etherochemical, I believe, is the finale.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's a pain in the ass. I was gonna drive, but the weather is freezing temps up north, so I'd just fly. No, that totally legitimate reason. We're gonna have to use the teleporter? I must say, I like the music in this. This is just like the Allegan soundtrack, isn't it, really?
I'll put the music off.
That
doesn't help.
Probably not. Hey, here. Let me give you closed step.
I'm instantly dying.
I know. It's weird, isn't it? It's kind of why I gave you closed step. Let me actually dance as well. Yeah, the weather here has taken a huge drop, and it's a lot colder than I've been expecting.
We actually had snow yesterday.
Did we?
Yeah, it didn't settle.
I don't look out the window.
I woke up, my niece was playing Christmas songs.
Ugh.
Yeah. And that apparently was... I looked out a window. And yeah, snow was falling. Didn't settle it at all. But it was visible, big white flakes.
Yeah.
And I've actually had to switch my aircon into heating mode.
Ooh. You know, I might actually do that myself. Or I could just close the window and I'll be fine.
I've also had to purchase a small heater to go underneath my desk because everything that produces warmth in my room is above my desk.
Yeah. I mean, I've been wrapping myself in a throw the last couple of days. Is something still alive?
That's how I normally have been dealing with it, but last couple of years I've been irritated by that.
Right.
Because everything from my knees up gets too hot.
Yeah.
When I do that. Yeah, with this now, it's just a little ceramic heater blowing underneath the desk.
Yeah, fair enough.
Preventing the area from going below 18 degrees. So it's not like it's hot.
Yeah. Do you want to go the right-hand side? I'll go the left.
Okie dokie.
Oh, one of us. I'll activate the unit. I don't think we can actually leave until we do.
Oh, yeah. These things think they can actually hurt me.
Do I have to go to a certain point? Or does it throw me into the middle? Oh no, I just gotta go to one of the things and it brings me over here. Hopefully with the update coming, they'll add it so that all of these gear sets are like some of the older gear sets and everything that you get in dungeon drops can be put into the group.
I wouldn't count on it.
I'm not counting on it, but it would be nice if they would, especially with the changes they're bringing, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was at least the first row done. All of those are all over the place. That looks... that is not looking promising. There are embers.
Yeah. Go pay old Iffy a visit.
I'm probably going to be doing a lot of grinding of Dunscape. If you're interested in joining at some point.
That's in the 24-mans, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
The reason...
I ask why?
Because it is part of the Mogpendium and is worth 7 tokens per run.
Right.
It's worth the same as Castrum Meridium, except you don't have to sit through those, like, 10-minute cutscenes.
Yeah.
Right, now the fight's keep awake stuff. Oh, no, Teddy, are you not meant to be going to sleep or something? But yeah, I figured that there was probably the better thing to farm rather than doing Castrum Meridium. This is the father.
Maybe. All depends upon how quickly those 24 slots fill.
True. Fist of the Father. Not savage, is it? It's just normal. Not that I think the savage would be an issue, but, you know. I didn't want to turn around! Damn, why? Incredibly mean. Ah, it's this one. They come in at a relative health compared to when they're called, I assume.
Yeah.
I was not expecting them to be low health. Heart of the Creator. Annoying. Is that the annoying one? That's the annoying one.
Yep.
Off till the 30th now? Hey, nice. So I want to get my sleep sort of right best I can. That's fair. Oh, you're still alive? These are going to be interesting to do again when we have a full 8-man stack.
Mm-hmm.
Forward and back and forward and back and forward. Okay, we got it before the end. So I can screw it up when I play in D&D with the guys. Yeah, true, I was gonna say. Don't get it too fixed. Yeah, we'll do Ultima's Bane and Ramu. I will not subjugate you to the Moogles.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
That's 9 seconds of my life I won't get back.
Could be worse.
The whole 9 seconds, Wanzi.
I mean, I can take you into Thornmarch if you want.
How much of your life do you want to not get back?
Okay. Didn't realize you could actually kill him before he goes invulnerable.
Yeah. I think the main reason why it doesn't work like that is he hits the level to go invulnerable.
Yeah.
The HP level.
Got a line!
Yeah, I think he hits that faster
When more.
when there's more of us on there.
Well, probably because
doing
I'm...
less damage.
I don't think it's less damage, because I'm usually running Astra and I pop the damage buff.
Yeah, but what I mean is,
Oh, it takes you because you're not built up to the big part of your combo. We're doing smaller increment. We're doing more increments of smaller damage, so it hits sooner.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
How much do I have? Okay, I've got enough room.
Die, demon child.
Oh, I am on the wrong class. Cancel. Who am I giving the experience to?
Who's the lowest class you're trying to raise?
Well, I'm actually thinking I might want to give it to something like Machinist, Reaper, or Summoner. Probably going to give it to Machinist because it's already halfway through a level. Just so come Shadowbringers, I've got a little bit of a buffer on level, so whenever I then switch to another class, I'm kind of already at the level for the quests, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Machinist then. It's like 70 and change. It's not going to level me up, I don't think. Yeah, no, it hasn't leveled me up, but that's fine. That at least puts me close to the end. So what do we need? Alright, that means I can actually update my notes app with what I've taken care of in terms of story quest. Cool. Alright, yeah, I'm going to be calling it there.
Okay.
We are close to the end, and I don't want to cause problems.
Right. We still on for tomorrow night?
Yes. I mean, I'm going to try and be on the afternoon. It's going to be another long session. I'll get more stuff done, and then in the evening we can do whatever. Be on during the day, that's fine.
Yeah, because of uncle duties.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Put those in there. The Lurkin mod. Yeah, no worries, Tanty. Oh, I got the Sahagin card. There.
I shall return to my own server then.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
I'll jump out the call now whilst you're doing your closeout.
Yeah.
Right, I'll catch you tomorrow then, mate.
Yeah, take it easy.
Mate.
Bye. All right, YouTube. Thank you very much for joining this day. I do appreciate it. Like, comment, and subscribe, all of that fun stuff. Helps the channel grow. Get us noticed by the algorithm. I am in the comments down below, so I will respond to you in kind. There are some links down below. There's a link to the Lord merch store and my throne list. They help me out a ton, and I would very much appreciate if you could click on them or stop on by when we are live. You being here and lurking, chatting, just generally vibing in Twitch chat, we very, very much appreciate it. But until next time, YouTube, may you stay safe in this broken masquerade.